Hi, I'm Tad James.
Hi, I'm Adriana James.
And I want to welcome everyone who's going to be joining us today and joining us this year for the Master Practitioner Training. Now, the best thing for me about Master Track is that Adriana and I go and research all year. And by the time we get to the Master Practitioner Training, we're ready to add all that new stuff that we've researched for the entire year.
See, we don't teach the same master practitioner year after year after year. Actually, we take more trainings, we do more research, and we introduce in our trainings all the newest and the latest developments in the field of NLP,
Adriana's a library mouse.
in the field of timeline therapy.
But I think you call it internet mouse these days.
Internet mouse these days, yeah. You research a lot on the internet, but also we read a lot of books, we take other trainings, and all that information that we research and we find it really useful
goes
for
into
you.
the Master Practitioner Training.
Absolutely.
All the new stuff.
Because our purpose here is to make your experience of this Master Practitioner the best experience you can ever have, the best training you've ever taken. Not for us, for you. For your ability to change and transform your life the way you want it.
Remember, the Master Practitioner Training has a personal breakthrough session as part of it. So you'll get a 5 to 7 hour personal breakthrough session on a topic of your choice to work on whatever issues you've got. And I want you to know that people have had a lot of change. They made a lot of changes during that personal breakthrough session.
And we said, I don't know if you noticed, but Ted just mentioned before, a topic of your choice, which means you can work on improving your relationship, on making more money in business, of taking away everything that blocks you to get to the next level in your life.
Health issues.
Health issues, you can work on health issues. Oh, speaking of health, this year in the Timeline Therapy Master Practitioner Training, we're going to introduce a brand new material which relates to health and healing, which has never been taught in the context of any NLP practitioner that we know in the world. So it's kind of a world premiere. And,
it's a little outside the field, but it totally relates to health and healing,
and totally relates to NLP.
And we'll give you brand new information on the subject.
And totally relates to how your mind interacts with your body. And it's a brand new approach which we've never taught before. And the Master Practitioner this year will be the first time we're teaching it. And we're very excited because it will give you a totally different perspective on health and healing. And it will give you the power to heal your body the way you want it, to restore that perfect health and healing, to restore that perfect youthfulness, and to be again with the full energy, the full engines running forward, so you can really produce the results you want in your life.
And if you sit there and say, oh, I've got these health issues, I can't be there, that's exactly why you need to be there, by the way.
Absolutely.
Now, secondly, if you think you're too busy to take the training, that's exactly why you need to be there in addition.
By the way, everybody's busy. And next year, you won't be less busy than this year. And 2 years from now, you won't be less busy. Think of it. Every year, there are new things that appear in your life, new things to take care of. In business, in your private life, in your family relationships, because life happens to all of us. So the truth is, think of it in your own experience so far. When you really wanted something, you have made the time to produce what you wanted. And it's not time came to you. Free time didn't appear.
You created it.
And if you think you're too busy and you don't have time, that's why you need to make the time. Because if you are too busy now, that means you are doing something that doesn't allow you to have the time you want in your life. So we need to discover what that is. Take it out. So you take out of your life everything that's not meaningful, important, results producing, all of those chores that just take out of your time. And at this point in time, you may sit there and think, oh, I couldn't possibly change anything because this has to be done, that has to be attended to, and so on and so forth. But we're here to tell you that you can. You can make as much time as you want. You can, as we mentioned before, you can make the perfect health and healing that you want in your life. And then it's one more thing I'd like to touch on.
Well, here's something else. If you haven't mastered the practitioner material yet, that's also why you need to be there. If you're sitting there going, oh, I've got to master the practitioner material so that I can get it. If you're sitting there going, oh, I feel like I'm not quite there yet, that's why you need to go to Master Track. The thing about practitioner is it works best when you include it with the Master Practitioner material. It works best when you integrate it all at the same level. If you stay a long time and wait till you get the practitioner material, you'll never get there.
No, because you know why? You'll forget. You'll forget even what you think you know right now. And by the way, just in case you're wondering, one thing that's not immediately obvious to you is the fact that you think you didn't master the practitioner material.
But what you'll
That's
find,
not necessarily the truth, because what you'll
it's
find,
all there unconsciously, and you'll open your mouth one day and you'll sound just like
no, it's impossible. It's impossible for you to have been 7 days in a practitioner, listen to the CDs and not know it, but you believe you don't know it. And I don't know if you should know by now that your beliefs create your reality.
That's true.
And as long as you believe something, see, we need to take out together in the training, together, all of us. We need to find out what are those beliefs that are not supportive to you. What are those challenges and blockages that might have you think, I am not having time, I'm not having what I want, I can't be good enough. Oh, especially this thing with the good enough. I am not proficient enough, I'm not professional enough, I am not good as a coach, or I can't master this or that. These are all beliefs.
They're just beliefs. They're just beliefs.
They're
and
just
they change easily with timeline therapy. We've got a 5-hour personal breakthrough session.
And especially with the timeline therapy and master practitioner, we have 100 pages of extra material on top of the timeline therapy. On top of the timeline therapy, master level techniques.
And one more thing.
This is very important. This is a time where you can hear all sorts of news on TV about the economy, about no money,
how bad it's going to be,
and so on.
And you can worry about it.
But I want to warn you, the news are made to be sold. So the newscasts are selling us all sorts of things that scare us because they sell better. So don't get ever confused between the reality of facts or your reality and the bad news that float around. So many people think, oh my God, I won't have the money. I don't have the money to do this or do that.
What about that?
I don't have the money to take the master practitioner, for instance, because we heard this before. Now, if you think you don't have the money, or if you really have problems with the money, and you think, I could never get out of this, and you keep repeating your own patterns, guess what? It's not going to change.
I think what you need to do is I think you need to seriously think about this.
And learn.
The amount of money that it's going to take you to take this training is far less than you will make once you take the training.
Yes.
So not investing in yourself at this point is going to cost you more than investing in yourself.
You should investigate a little bit and notice how much a good coach in business or life coach or relationship coach or health coach, how much a good coach will make. Exactly. And by the way, after our master practitioner, you won't be just a master coach. You will be an extraordinary master coach, because the skills you acquire in our trainings, you won't get anywhere else.
The best. Now, if you don't know how you can apply what you learn in your work or your life,
it's possible. Career, some people get confused.
We'll guarantee that by the end of the Master Practitioner training, you'll absolutely know how.
You will. In the Master Practitioner, we have a lot of time for personal questions and answers. We have many sessions that are dedicated to this, because it's important to us that you live the training and you are successful. Our success in the company is measured by your success in your life. That's how we are successful. All together, we can do something that's meaningful.
When you discover you can do it, that makes us look good.
Absolutely.
We want you to look good, because that's the best thing that can possibly happen to us. Now, one more thing. There's a special draw
this
year during the training,
where
a lucky course participant or one or two lucky course participants will win an exclusive evening with the two of us. So we'll go out and we'll have dinner
together. We'll have dinner. We'll spend some time, and we'll be just a marvelous time together. And we'd like to offer this as a special prize to all of you who are going to participate and join us in this Master Practitioner training. And by the way, if you sit there and think, oh, I took Master Track 4 or 5 years ago, I promise you the Master Track you took 4 or 5 years ago
totally different
is not the Master Track you will take this year.
Lots of new stuff. So we'll see you there.
We'll see you there, and we're excited about this.
Yeah.